Hello, my name is Amanda Riddle. This is my book review presentation on the 21 indispensable qualities of a leader. Becoming the person others will want to follow, written by John C. Maxwell. John C. Maxwell is an author, public speaker, pastor, and leadership expert. His educational background is in the Christian ministry, which he followed in his father's footsteps. He holds a master's degree in divinity and doctorate of ministry. He has been a pastor for many years at many different congregations and is currently a teaching pastor. He is the founder of many companies that provide programs to train and develop leaders and improve on their leadership skills. John Maxwell has written over 70 books, most of which are related to leadership development. He has sold millions of copies worldwide and is a renowned speaker. He has given speeches to heads of Fortune 500 companies and government leaders. This book is a sequel to another book that he has written called The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. After he wrote this book, he wanted to focus on the characteristics that are important of leaders throughout history and the leaders that people followed. After research of common themes and discussion with other leaders, he established 21 characteristics that make great leaders. The characteristics in the book are character, charisma, commitment, communication, competence, courage, discernment, focus, generosity, initiative, listening, passion, positive attitude, problem solving, relationships, responsibility, security, self-discipline, servanthood, teachability, and vision. John C. Maxwell stated, "If you can become the leader you ought to be on the inside, you would be able to become the leader you want to be on the outside." The target audience for this book is aspiring leaders, which will allow the individual to learn qualities of a leader and to start to incorporate these characteristics into their everyday lives. The other target audience is for leaders that already hold a position in leadership. As a leader, you must actively participate in your growth and development. This book is short and easy to read. Each quality is thoroughly explained, as well as a known leader from current or past history is used as an example to show how they exhibited that quality. He does a great job of explaining how the leader displayed the quality through their actions and how it makes an impact on leadership. Each chapter has 4 sections. Fleshing it out gives the information presented more details on the topic. Reflecting on it explains to the readers how they can apply the information to themselves. Bringing it home gives you activities to improve on that specific quality. Finally, Daily Takeaways presents the closing thoughts that the author had about that quality. Although I thought the book was great, I did feel that there were a few shortcomings. First, the bringing it home section was slightly vague. It could have used more detailed activities to assist the reader in gaining information on how to incorporate the qualities into their everyday lives. Next, there was a vast number of qualities, and attempting to understand all 21 qualities and incorporate them can be challenging. As a leader, new or experienced, this can be overwhelming. This can bring up feelings of inadequacy because the leader could feel that they will never be able to master all 21 qualities. The author's objectives and outcomes for this book were to recognize, develop, and refine personal characteristics, as well as grasp each quality and continue personal growth. This book offered a wide range of personal qualities that a leader can work on. I think that the characteristics given was a wide range of qualities that assist the individual in being a well-rounded leader. As I mentioned in my shortcomings section, I think that it may be difficult for some people to completely grasp each and every concept But over time, I think that if the individual was patient and persistent, they can improve on these qualities. The last objective the author wanted the readers to achieve was to continue with personal growth. As a leader, you must continually work on leadership skills, and one piece of advice the author offered was to find a mentor that you want to follow. Maxwell stated the only way to become the kind of leader the people want to follow is to keep growing and learning about leadership. I enjoyed this book and would recommend it because I think that it gives a great insights on what is important to people when they follow leaders. As a leader, you must possess qualities that people respect and want to follow. I have never read the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, but as the author describes that these two books go together, so I think that the information in each book would be complementary. By doing these activities presented in the book will allow you to take a look at yourself and find your areas that are in need of improvements and give you suggestions on ways to improve. As a leader, you must remain humble and never stop learning and looking for ways to improve yourself. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope I've inspired you to take a good look at your leadership qualities and see how you measure up to the great leaders of the world. Hopefully, you will find ways to improve your leadership skills and be the best leader you can be. If you have any questions at this time, I would be happy to answer them. Thank you again for listening to my presentation and have a wonderful day.